Hey everyone, thank you for coming back to this channel. My name is Jaclyn. Today's video is going to be based on organization techniques. And if you are new to this channel, I do a lot of videos on my time in social work school. I am now graduated and my last video was 6 things to do after graduation. I will link that below if you want to check it out. But in that video, I had a couple people request that I do a specific video on my personal document kind of folder. I don't really know what to call it. But yeah, it's just a binder where I have a lot of like personal documents, a lot of things that are important. Although I can't show you really what's inside because it is personal information, that really isn't kind of the point of the video anyways. It's simple enough that I can show you the way I organize them. So you don't have to necessarily see what's inside to get what I'm trying to get across, I guess. So to start, this is the binder. I believe I got it probably at Target or Walmart, somewhere inexpensive. I've had it for a while, and you can use a binder when doing this, but just to throw out there that this is a super customizable thing. So you can get one of those like accordion file folder type of things. I've used that before. You can just use a couple folders if you want. So there's tons of ways that you can go about this. I just happened to have this binder lying around and didn't have a use for it. So I figured I would transfer things into here. And the tabs here, I'll be getting more in depth with the tabs, but they are from Amazon. But you can get these divider tabs in a lot of different places again, like Target, Walmart, things like that. So if you want to find out how I organize this system right here and how it saved me tons of headaches over the years with being able to find all the important documents and things that I need, please keep watching. So as I said, this system is great. It's so efficient to have everything in a home, and I will show you kind of what I keep in it. This is a regular 3-ring binder right here. Very simple, has these little plastic folders that's right here. The first thing I keep is my little passport here. So I got this cute passport holder from Amazon, and I keep this in my binder, of course, because that is an important document. I put things in these plastic covers as well. Very inexpensive. I have gotten these from like the Dollar Tree once, I believe, before even, but I believe these are from Walmart. So I keep these plastic protectors in the folders here. So these little tabs are great because they have little plastic folders. My first one here is called my personal tab. So I just have really a bunch of miscellaneous things in here. For instance, I have this declutter list. So it's a list of stuff that I use when I want to do a declutter and a deep clean. So the other side has my deep clean items. So like I'm going to wash all beddings and pillowcases, laundry, clean makeup brushes, disinfect my jewelry, clean my vacuum, the ceiling fan, like anything that you want to remember to deep clean, stuff that you don't necessarily do every single day. You could make a list and put it in here. I do have a little like packing list, travel packing list that I made just on a Word document. So when we travel, I have a list of things that I don't want to forget. So I keep that in there as well. And a birth certificate and social security card. So anything that is just generally a personal item that you don't want to misplace, I keep that right up front in this binder. Next tab I have is my school tab. And in here, I keep things like my school transcripts, which is what I had mentioned in the previous video. I also keep information to like my student loan account. You could keep things like recommendations from teachers, any like letters from the school or receipts about paying tuition, for example. So there's tons of things that you can keep in a school related file. I just have a few things in there, but good things to keep. The next file I have is medical, and this is important because it has medical information. It could have things like your past vaccines or billing related things, letters from doctors, medication information, prescription stuff. Like there's so many things that I could just name off the top of my head that one could have in there. Maybe if you have like regular doctor's appointments, you could keep the schedule in which you go to the doctors there as well. Then I have the banking and taxes folder. This one is a little bit more beat up because it has like bigger documents, like a packet of tax documents, and banking information. And if you invest in things, you could put that in there as well. So any type of banking information that you have. And the last tab I have is work. So that is all my work related things. Over the years, if I've had a recommendation letter from a boss or something, I've kept it in here. My like CPR certification I also keep in here because it's something that I put on my resume. Along with that, also my resume and cover letter. Any type of like license information you have from your profession. I definitely highly recommend going on Google, or maybe even Pinterest has this, but like a list of things to keep in these type of folders, because this was definitely not my idea by any means. There is so many templates out there of how to put this like document type of folder together, or binder, or whatever you want to call it, and people kind of give you a lot of ideas through there. And another thing I really like about having this type of setup is that it is completely customizable. So if you have kids, you can make them a whole tab. If you run a business, that's another great tab to have all your things related to business stuff. I think that this type of thing would be really useful for families for sure as well. And I just keep like extra tabs and folders in case something else comes up that I want to make another tab for. So overall, it just kind of looks like this, like a bunch of binder dividers and the binder itself, and I keep all the documents in here. So those are just the categories that I use, but I really hope you got some tips from this video and make your own binder or file folder with personal documents. It will save you so much time, save you so many headaches, I guarantee it. I hope anyway for you. I really love organization. It is something that really helps me be de-stressed and keep everything in control that I can. So yes, I highly recommend this system. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.